From this, let's take a look just behind this. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, Agbalata Quarters, the market of Badagry.
Chairman, Nigerian Diaspora Commission.
Ayẹyẹ Badagry Diaspora Festival. Kí ni ohun tí a lè sọ wípé ó ṣokùnfà gangan?
Door of return táwa ń ṣe yìí sí ìyẹn ni diaspora content sí tourism. Àwọn èèyàn wa wọ́n ti kó lọ látọjọ́ ọjọ́ yìí 400 years ago. Wọ́n wálé. Ìyẹn náà wá ní wọ́n kó wa lọ lẹ́rú. Nísìnyí a máa receive wọn bí ọba àti olórí. Ìyẹn là ń ṣe bí. Bọ́dẹ̀ ṣe ń wáyà àwọn náà ń wo kí la máa ṣe Nàìjíríà dà àwọn náà fẹ́ wálé Nàìjíríà làwọn náà ti wọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ wa Nàìjíríà ni wà so yẹn là ń ṣe léènì so that's diaspora pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ tourism ọlọ́run pé táwọn lè kọ́ dọ́ yìí tó jẹ́ permanent at any point in time anybody tó bá wá Nàìjíríà wá Badagry àṣìlẹ̀kùn wá wọlé so tourism potential Badagry kò ń ṣe kékeré rárá.
Bá ṣe ń wò yìí èyí ogún ọdún sígbà tá a wà yìí ǹjẹ́ alẹ́ rò pé ó ṣì máa lọ síwájú bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
kakọ́ tí gọ́vnọ̀ pẹ̀lú private sector pẹ̀lú àwọn NGO wọ́n lè kọ́ lẹ́kùn yìí kó tó máa dá fún Nàìjíríà padà wọ́n á gbìyànjú àwọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ àti ṣe kẹrin báyìí à gbìyànjú láti máa ṣe lọ.
ọ̀rọ̀ àmọ́ yín fáwọn èèyàn
ìlú Nàìjíríà ibi tó dáa ni o ibi tó dáa nílùú wa àìkọ́ tí ò dáa náà wà but ẹ jẹ́ ká gbéra wa lárugẹ ẹ jẹ́ ká máa celebrate ara wa kì í ṣe ká máa bara wa jẹ́ àwọn èèyàn ló wá sí yẹn láti ibi tó jì tọ́ni Nàìjíríà àwọn láìkì ìlú àwọn kan fẹ́ wá bí ṣe jẹ́ ká máa gbéra wa lárugẹ ká má máa bara wa jẹ́ ká dẹ̀ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ fún ìjọba láti ṣe nǹkan tó dáa fún ìlú wa.
want to begin the festival proper. And at this point, we want to invite
the political advisor to the British Deputy High Commission. You are most welcome.
lẹ́yìn ìgbòrí kọ́ dé Gàwó quarters. Contingents from the Hobbit quarters in Badagry Kingdom. These quarters has its own high chief, that is High Chief of Badagry Kingdom. You can see that they're actually showcasing their culture and heritage as part of the Diaspora Festival.
iṣẹ́, ẹ kú ìmọ̀ ènìyàn ṣe, ẹ ṣe púpọ̀.
We also have students from the Lagos State University. They will be paying homage as well. When the time comes, we will be inviting them. Students of the Lagos State University.
Okay, at this point we want to recognize and welcome to this very special occasion a member Federal House of Representatives representing Badagry Federal Constituency, Honorable Sesi Wega. Honorable Sesi Wega is in our midst. We welcome you, sir.
Abuja youngest, Abuja freshest, Sesi.
We welcome all students of Lagos State University here present. We are Lasu. Thank you for coming. Èṣù láàánú ògiri oko. Bí ti màálù Fúlàní. Òyìn kọ́ ló ń bọ̀ yẹn. Òyìn kọ́ ló ń bọ̀ yẹn. Badagry Diaspora, Superintendent over Quarters, where we have Honorable Commissioner for Home Affairs and Culture, Honorable Ibrahim Layode, who is also from Quarters. Ẹ̀yin tí ẹ lọ́wọ́ yín sókè, ṣé àwọn wọn? Àwọn tàwọn jíkọ̀ lẹ́rí ẹ̀, àwọn tí ọ̀nà ẹgbẹ́ Ibrahim Layode. Please, time, we invite you. However, please give us some time. Can we have the security, policemen and other security agents?
We need the Arewa to please hold on.
Arewa. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí gbogbo àwọn táwa ní ìmọ̀ràn gbé ẹ̀kúṣẹ́.
Bájìmọ̀dá gbé wọn, àwọn jígọ̀, ẹ ṣe lábẹ́. Débi tó àfọwọ́dé ló, ẹ ṣe bàbá, èèyàn àjọkẹ́ sí àfọ̀rí ẹ, ẹ wá ṣe lábẹ́.
Vehicle quarters. I can see Male of Akbaruko in their midst. Thank you very much.
Kámẹ́dá àpánikọ́tọ̀ nínú ọdún mi. Mèkúló ìgbàdo ti tó látọ̀.
Mekure huru.
Mèkúló sàlọ́. Èèyàn bòyíkọ́ mìsẹ́kè. Mímọ́lá wàjígbàlá yé bá yóò lé mi jùlọ lọ.
Badagry Festival. And even as the festival progresses and becomes bigger and bigger, MTN is still very much in support. We appreciate you, MTN Nigeria.
The only network that all other networks wants to be like.
MTN Nigeria, ẹ ṣé o. Mi bá inú o. Ẹ jẹ́ fi èdè abínibí kí MTN Nigeria. Mi bá yín ta o. Jíjẹ mi náà bá yín tó gbági rẹ̀. Òwò èmi náà bá yín tó gbági rẹ̀. Òwò lọ́nà òbí tó rẹ̀ mi náà mọ MTN Day. Mi bá yín MTN Nigeria. Everywhere you go.
One of Badagry's sons, very distributed Honorable Bono, dancing with the Chekbakota.
Solomon Bono, ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, àwọn ni alága ìgbìmọ̀ tẹ̀ẹ́tótó lórí ọ̀rọ̀ àṣà ìṣe àti ọ̀rọ̀.
We say thank you to the Chekbakotas. Thank you so much.
Chekbakotas,
Pasuko, ladies and gentlemen, you must know it is the largest quarters in Badagry town.
Pasuko Quarters.
Pasuko quarters.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe ní pápápá. Ẹ̀yin Chekbakotas. Àwọn kọ́tà sábìyèsí wa nìyẹn. Àwọn ayélujára. Ọba wa. Àhọ́lú mẹ́nọ́tò ìpínlẹ̀ tilẹ̀ Badagry. Ìyá Afro àti ìlú Badagry.
Yes.
Chekbakotas. Akínyìn ẹ ṣé o. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe ní pápápá.
Up next, Pasuko quarters.
Pasuko Quarters.
The Pasuko quarters are taking it to another level.
Now this festival has started. The festival has just started. With the echoes of Pasuko.
Pasuko quarters, make some noise.
Pasuko is the home of Galata masquerade in Badagry.
Ladies and gentlemen, up next, Agbalata quarters. the market of Badagry.
Hey! I can see a display. From the diaspora. We are back home.
Yes.
From the diaspora.
Yes.
And if you look, just take a look, just behind this stage, you see the boats bringing them back from the point of no return.
What a beauty. Yes. Honorable Bimbo Sado Hunde. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome our kings and queens. Of the people that we are. Let's lift up this festival. Let's honor this festival. Let's let the world know what has happened here today. I was here in 2017. I'm here today. I'll be here the next time. And let's expand the word. Let's tell the story. Our story, not his story. Our truth, not his story. Let's change the narrative. It's time to tell our truth. And let's thank you Almighty. And let's thank the ancestors. Thank you, Badagry. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome our kings and queens back home to their people, to their culture. Thank you.
So by the time you come back again, we hope to see you very soon. We're going to make sure that there's more for you to see, and we're going to take you around the other parts of Lagos. Thank you very much and welcome home.
Thank you. Thank you. Please, for those of us standing, can we clear the way? We clear the view for our guests to see the stage. Mr. Victory Ashaka. Mr. Victory Ashaka. Victory Ashaka. Thank you. Can we hold on with the performance? Petite arts. If your hands are not too busy, can we give the petite arts a round of applause? Petite arts, can we round off this performance, please? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
from the royal court of
It's wonderful to be here. I've been to Cape in Ghana, I've been to Korea on the door of return. Coming here is an exceptional experience to see a whole town turn out to welcome us back in terms of the door of return. So I'm very, very happy to be here. Thank you.
The Ajiko of Badagry Kingdom, Dr. Julius Garvey. Stage your friends who are back. Let's give them a round of applause and let them feel.
Nigeria, this day, I think we all heard the thunder, that the heavens are even rejoicing at what has happened here today. That we have the blessing of the heavens, the blessings of the earth. I'm sure the waters are blessed today, the waters that we travel over, because what we're doing, in the words of the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey, he said, "Up, you mighty people, you can accomplish what you will. Stand up, Africa. Stand up, Africans. Be yourself. Let's get off our knees. Let's stand on our feet. Let's be proud of the people that we are. Let's lift up this festival. Let's honor this festival. Let's let the world know what has happened here today. I was here in 2017. I'm here today. I'll be here the next time. And let's expand the word. Let's tell the story. Our story, not his story. Our truth, not his story. Let's change the narrative. It's time to tell our truth. And let's thank you, Almighty. And let's thank the ancestors. Thank you, Badagry. Thank you, Badagry. Thank you, Badagry.
Please, can we give the rabbi a round of applause? I beg of you. Permit me to invite next. Founder and president of Racism Global is one of the world's leading authorities on bridging the deep divides of race, faith, culture, and wealth. Dr. David Anderson.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. God is good. And all the time, let's say it again, God is good. And all the time, God is good. There's an old African proverb that says, from afar, I thought you were a monster. But as you got closer, I thought you were just an animal. But as you got closer, I realized you were a human being. But when we were face to face, I realized you were my brother. From afar, you can demonize people. But when you get up close, you realize that we're all brothers and sisters. And we have been separated for generations. But God has now brought us back so that we can be reunified and come together. And it is a joy to come back from the African diaspora home that, praise God, thank you for having us.
Mr. Victor enjoyed the sunlight so much that he didn't want to leave it, come out of it yesterday. And he had a good pepper soup.
Good afternoon, Badagry. On behalf of the International Organization for Migration and on behalf of the United Nations, let me say a big thank you to you for organizing this festival today. It means a lot for Badagry, it means a lot for Lagos, for Nigeria, but I think it means a lot for the entire world. What we are doing today is we are opening a new chapter in the history of not only one continent, not only of Africa, but of the entire world. I think what's happening today is we are bringing back people who were separated for hundreds of years. And this will take time, this will be a process. But the steps that we've done today, repeating the way of the slaves and coming back through the door of return, I think it's a very strong symbol that the people who are here today, coming from different countries, from different faiths, they are willing to stay, they are willing to come, to invite others to come, so that we all together are working to raise up and to develop Nigeria, and to raise up and to develop Africa, the way you want it to be. the way you dream of it. And please count on our support. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Victor. And now I'd like to pass the microphone or invite out here the Community Mayor of Harlem, New York City, and also the African Peace Ambassador at the UN, United Nations. She has been a humanitarian with the UN for over 64 years. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me the Queen Mother, Deloise Blakely, as she comes to speak to us.
I come to you in the spirit of my ancestors. This has been a 500 years journey for the children of the transatlantic ocean of the slave trade. As the Queen Mother, representing 55 million displaced children of the transatlantic ocean of the slave. Returning today, which is no accident that I am here. I came to celebrate my 82 or 82nd birthday, October 1, Nigeria independence. The Oni of Ife made sure I was able to come home for that celebration of my life. But you never know what God, the greater force that all of us have waiting for you. And in coming, many kingdoms accepted me as their mother, as the Queen Mother. Abakade, right here, the king accepted me and enshrined me as the mother of the kingdom. It's been happening everywhere I have gone in the world, not just in Nigeria, but also in Ghana. And if you look at other places in the world where there are African kingdoms, Queen Mother has been received. And what I say to all of you, today is a day of reflection and giving thanks. So I would say to all of you, stay on the sacred path of life. Don't look back. Ask the divine force greater than yourselves to continue to lead and guide us in shaping the Africa we want. Blessings upon all of you. And our shame.
The founder, Marcus Garvey Institute, the Ajiko of Badagry Kingdom, the child returns home, Dr. Julius Garvey, as he speaks to us.
Thank you so much for that introduction. It's indeed a pleasure for me to be here with you. And I would like to thank the Nigerian Diaspora Commission. I'd like to thank the Governor of Lagos. I'd like to thank the King of Badagry and the Chiefs of Badagry for making this momentous occasion possible for me. I've been made a chief, as you've heard, and of course I will fulfill my obligations to the people of Badagry according to my title. But I want you to know that when our ancestors left the continent of Africa through Badagry, we never stopped fighting. We fought against the slave masters on the ships, and we fought against the slave masters in the Caribbean and in the Americas, in Central America, South America, and North America. Our first revolts started in 1521 in Santo Domingo, then it followed in Colombia, then it followed in Mexico, it followed in Jamaica, it followed in Suriname. And we kept fighting and we kept fighting until we freed ourselves from slavery. Nobody freed us. Don't believe that lie. We freed ourselves from slavery. And since then, we've been building independent states. All of us have become independent from the 60s onwards. Ghana was first in 1957. By the way, my mother was here at the invitation of Nandi Azikiwe in 1960 with your independence. My father never made it, but I'm here. And I'm here because the spirit of Africa could not be broken by the transatlantic slave trade. You cannot break the spirit. And the divine force, the spirit of Africa, has brought us back today. And you have welcomed us most royally. We have been getting the red carpet treatment. We appreciate it so much. And now we have to continue the rest of the journey, because as my father said, Africa for the Africans, those at home and those abroad. Well, those of us who are abroad are now at home. So we have to build together, because my father believed in the redemption of Africa, he believed in the renaissance of African civilization. And that legacy has been passed down to each and every one of us. So we must rebuild Africa. That is our job. That is our duty. And in rebuilding Africa, we'll change the world. Because Africa is the richest continent. It has 1.5 billion people. It has the youngest generation. Look at you all. You're such young people. Okay? In 10 years, 1 out of 3 working people in the world will be African. So you have a great destiny, Badagry, you have a great destiny, Nigeria, you have a great destiny, Africa, to change the world. And we want to be here to change the world with you. Thank you so much.
A member of the Lagos State House of Assembly representing Badagry Constituency 1, Chairman House Committee on Tourism, the very distinguished Honorable Solomon Bono, as he comes to speak to us.
Let me start by saying Mikabolu. If I say Mikabolu, you say oh Mikabolu. Can I get your response? Mikabolu, you say oh Mikabolu. Yes. That means that I'm welcoming you back to your hometown. On behalf of Mr. Governor, represented by the Secretary to the Lagos State Government, I welcome you all. And I have to thank my sister, Honorable Badagry. Our own brother, Dr. Mesewaku, has been on this project for a while. And let me thank my brother, the Honorable Commissioner for Home Affairs, Honorable Ibrahim Layode, who happened to be my leader. And let me thank all our Kabiyesi. Hawe! Can you say Hawe? They are the custodians of our tradition. They are here seated. Can you say Hawe? I thank you. I welcome you back to your hometown. I happen to be the representative of Lagos State, Badagry. I represent the good people of Badagry in the parliament. Before my current position, I was working with the governor of Lagos as Honorable Special Advisor on Tourism, Arts and Culture. Badagry is being known as a home of culture, tourism. We welcome you. We appreciate what you are doing. Most especially, we want you to invest in Badagry. And I equally thank Honorable Badagry for speaking to the governor of Lagos State to create Badagry Diaspora Badagry Diaspora Palace. That palace is going to be a place where you have your own kind of home. The government is ready to provide you land, you build your choice of home. Any day, anytime, you come home, you open your door to your apartment and you relax. Where we are been sitting now is one of the places designed by the governor of Lagos State. This is the marine coastal line that is meant for such projects. As a member of Lagos State House of Assembly and House Chairman Committee on Tourism, Art and Culture, I will make sure that everything is being put in place for you to have your permanent home in Africa, through Nigeria, Lagos and Badagry. I decided to put on what I'm putting on today, and this is Fela and his Pan-Africanism. He decided to fight for liberation of Africa. He decided to fight for liberation of Nigeria. And whenever you see Fela, you see the symbol liberation. And we thank God that you are back home. We will do everything possible to make sure that we accommodate you. We make sure that you feel that you are back home. The governor of Lagos State is strongly behind you, and he will do everything possible. The people of Badagry, we are strongly behind you to make sure that we do everything to support you coming back home. Once again, welcome home. Thank you.
The very distinguished Honorable Solomon Ono once again. Can we give him another round of applause, I beg of you? And to the next distinguished son, who is from a royal house, who is from Badagry Kingdom, who represents Badagry Kingdom in the House of Representatives at the federal level. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite this distinguished gentleman, a philanthropist, a lover of his people, the very distinguished Honorable Ceci Wenga, as he comes to speak to us.
Our own wife, the Secretary to Lagos State, we appreciate you, and I won't want to take so much of our time for me to stand on the already established protocol. I appreciate all of us for coming to this historical events in Badagry today. It's a great event, especially for few of us who put so much energy into identifying who we are, into tracing our roots. Or some of us who put so much energy into identifying the places we come from. Thank all of you for coming to Badagry is blessed. Badagry is blessed with so much natural. Badagry is blessed with so much history. Badagry is blessed with a lot of historical monumentals. Serving all these monumentals by preserving our history. And I appreciate the government for so much resources into putting this event together. Especially our royal fathers, the custodians of our heritage and our tradition. We appreciate you also. To everyone present here today, Badagry belongs to all of us. Out there, the traffic is still going to change. The majority of our youth going out there will know that the time they will move back to Africa. The traffic is going to change very soon. The traffic will move back towards Africa in a matter of year. Time is here. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful event.
The very distinguished, the very beautiful, kind-hearted Barrister Abimbola Salu Hunde. Interestingly, her husband is from here, so she's home.
I just greeted my in-law in local dialect. You heard the speaker. I want to welcome our queens and kings. You heard the last speaker when he said, I'm married to Badagry. And I really thank God. My first daughter is Mauritania. So that's the same name that was given to Dr. Mauritania, Chief Mauritania. Let me say this because of time. The protocol list is lengthy, but I want to first of all appreciate our very special guests that are seated here. The kings and queens that have come from far and wide. I say welcome. Ekabo. Thank you very much. I want to thank our royal fathers, because in Africa, if I didn't do that, they could decide to cut down my monetary allowance. So I need to greet them. I want to thank everyone represented here because they are all my husbands. The members of the House of Assembly, the commissioners, all of them. Thank you very much for honoring me. I want to thank my sister, Honorable Abike Dabiri, of course. I do not expect anything less. She went to the best university in Nigeria, University of Ife. Isn't that true? That's true. Thank you. I'm here to read Mr. Governor's speech to these august people on this august occasion. May I also state here that Mr. Governor wanted to be here personally, but he had to urgently attend to some urgent matters. And that was why he said the secretary to the state government should be here in honor of your office. Please bear with Mr. Governor. It is the office. Thank you. I am delighted and happy. Welcome. I am delighted and happy to welcome all our distinguished guests and visitors from all over the world to this historic town of Badagry in the nation's center of excellence and state of aquatic splendor. I welcome especially our brothers and sisters from the diaspora, ably led by our father, grandfather, and quintessential black man of a proud pedigree. I speak of no other eminent person than our very own Dr. Julius Marcus Garvey Jr. You are welcome, sir. I also appreciate the Queen Mother for being in our midst. You're welcome, ma'am. Lagos is happy to see all of you in her midst today. I would like to commend the chairman, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, my sister, Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa, a proud Lagosian, a daughter of the Lagos Sun, in whom we are very pleased. Thank you for the good work you're doing for Nigeria, particularly for your state, Lagos State. We appreciate the federal government of Nigeria for standing by us in this journey and partnering with us in this important celebration of the fourth door of return ceremony at the 2023 Diaspora Festival here in the historical ancient city of Badagry. Today, we stand on the shores of Badagry with mixed feelings. The place where Christianity was first preached in West Africa. Badagry is the place where the first story building in Nigeria was built. And sadly, pathetically, where millions of our ancestors were taken away from their homeland and sold into slavery. This is emotional for us. The first exit of our ancestors through slave trade, no doubt, a dark chapter in our history, is a painful past. Thank you for listening.
Ladies and gentlemen, if your hands are not too busy, can we give the distinguished representative of the executive governor of this state, the 19th SSG of this wonderful great state.
All the cabinet members of Lagos State and the members of the House of Assembly here present, chiefs and urbans, we are really very grateful for your support. And the quarters, our supporters, our sponsors, and everybody that contributed, especially also our all the delegates please line up here. Please, let go move back.
Nigeria is coming back for us bringing the diaspora who have gone for years, several years, back to Nigeria through Lagos State, Badagry in particular. And where we are sitting now, right here, is the last point of transmitting the slaves to the Atlantic Ocean. And however, the Badagry thought of it that it is quite okay to bring everybody back to Africa. Number one is to make sure that our people over there who have never tasted and stepped on African soil are back home today. And I'm telling you, and I promise you from the angle of Lagos State government, that this is going to be annual festival. We'll be bringing them back. Part of this delegation that are here today has promised that they are coming to build a resort in Badagry. That resort will contain 5-star or 7-star hotel that will host the work towards the Atlantic Ocean. And the Lagos State government will continue pushing forward. Our point of no return, the last point where they always take the slave to the sea, to the Atlantic, the government of Lagos State will be constructing that very soon, and the door of return will be constructed. And I have to thank the governor of Lagos State, and I have to thank my boss, the Right Honorable of Lagos State, Honorable Obasa, for giving me the privilege to represent him at this event. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.
Vice Chairman ló ṣe agbátẹrù program tá a ṣe ìyẹn door of return ceremony nínú Badagry Diaspora Festival tí ọ̀rọ̀dọ̀ àbíkẹ́dá ní ṣe ṣáàmà.
Ó dáa, kí ni pàtó ohun tó ṣokùnfà ètò yìí tá a ṣe lónìí?
Ó pọ̀, nǹkan tó wà ní ẹ̀ pọ̀. Àkọ́kọ́ ni pé Badagry ó jẹ́ ìlú kan tó ṣe pàtàkì nípa kókó ipa gidigan nípa òwò ẹrú ní àgbáyé. Àwọn òyìnbó tó bá wa ṣòwò àwọn ní Netherlands, England, Great Britain, Brazil, Portugal àti France. Àwọn ẹ̀ ló bá wa ṣòwò nígbà òwò ẹrú tó ń gbé wọ́n ní kọ́pìnì òwò ẹrú sí Badagry. Badagry ti jẹ́ ọjà ńlá tí gbogbo láti ilẹ̀ Haúsá ń kó ẹrù wá, ń kó ẹrú wá tó ń kó wọn kọjá bí lọ sí ìlú Èkó. Wọ́n sì wá ṣe monument, wọ́n ṣe àfilélẹ̀ kan wípé point of no return. Nígbà yẹn náà tó tó bá ti gbé ibẹ̀ yẹn o, ìyẹn òkú bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún point of no return kò sí àǹfààní láti àwọn láéláé kò sí ẹ̀rù pátápátá nìyẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run wá sọ fún wa wípé àwọn tó lọ ó dàbí àwọn ọmọ ìjọ náà ni wọ́n kó lọ sí òkè ọ̀run tí wọ́n tún padà wá sí ìjọ. So adúgbò náà wípé nísìnyí bọ́ọ̀dù agbésílẹ̀ ní ìjọba agbésílẹ̀ ó fún wọn ní àǹfààní, à ń sọ fún wọn owó tàbí pa fún wọn ní àgbáyé ní àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n tó bàbá wọn lọ́wọ́ lọ sí ìlú Èkó. Owó dájú fọwọ́ pé àkókò tó Áfíríkà ti ṣílẹ̀kùn fún yóò tó bá máa bọ̀ lóò àmàgbà yín àlejò ẹ̀yìn wọn dá sí ìdàgbàsókè ìlú Áfíríkà nítorí ẹ̀yìn náà pápá ibi tẹ́ wà. Tẹ́ ò bá dé Áfíríkà ẹ ò lè pé Áfíríkà pápá tẹ́ ò bá ń gbà yín Áfíríkà pápá ò lè pé. So òun ni nǹkan tí à ń ṣe lónìí.
Kódà bàbá wo irú ètò báyìí kẹ́tì ẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí ǹjẹ́ ìjọba lọ́wọ́ sí bó ṣe lọ lọ́wọ́ báyìí?
Ìjọba lọ́wọ́ sí.
Ìjọba lọ́wọ́ sí.
Ṣe rí pé ìjọba sponsor ìjọba ló ṣe agbátẹrù kí má ṣe ọ̀gbọ́dọ̀ sọ gómìnà wa òun ló ṣe agbátẹrù kìíní.
Àwọn ẹni kọ́lẹ́ pò pọ̀ gómìnà ló ṣe agbátẹrù ẹ̀. Ọjà ọba ọmọ wọn kọ́ ẹ wá ní fáwọn aráàlú.
Àwọn wípé wọ́n rí owó tó dá tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó dàbí èrè tó kú ni o. ńlá tó kú ọ̀dọ́ oríṣiríṣi òun la máa rí ní òkú erin so nísìn bí a ṣe fẹ́ ṣe tó ní káàkiri máa ní àǹfààní láti jẹ ní ẹ̀ ìyẹn ó sì papọ̀ mọ́ pé ká fi mọ̀ ìṣọ̀kan ká wà ní ìfẹ́ ká rí pé eléyìí tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí kì í ṣe nǹkan tẹ́nìkan lè jẹ tán tí àǹfààní ẹ̀ bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dé nítorí a ti ṣílẹ̀ bí fún Badagry sí àgbáyé gbogbo àgbáyé ló ti mọ̀ pé nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Badagry gbogbo àgbáyé pátápátá òun ló mọ̀ lónìí pé nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Badagry even ó tó di èní àwọn mìíràn ti gbọ́ tó ti pè é pé ọdún tó ń bọ̀ àjọfẹ́ ṣe ni tó ń bọ́ láti ìwé ìlú so nǹkan ọ̀pọ̀ tó wà ní ìsìn pé àfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ àwa ní ìfẹ́ àkókò nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí fún àǹfààní Badagry ní ṣe fún àǹfààní ẹnì kankan.
ẹ ṣe orúkọ yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí fáwọn ará ilé.
èmi ni Dr. Babatunde Laide Mesewaku, Vice Chairman and Co-Coordinator of Badagry Diaspora and Door of Return Ceremony.